What's up guys, it's me Movie Man, back again with another video. Today I'm here to talk to you about the long-awaited The Batman. So this has been highly anticipated by myself and the rest of the world for, I don't even remember how long, but it's been a while. And today I finally got to go see it. However, did it live up to the hype? That's what I'm going to answer in this video. Quick note, I did not mention this at the beginning of the video, so this is being filmed at the end to throw at the beginning. Spoilers! I did put it in the title of the video, but this is a spoiler review. So, if you haven't seen the movie, come back. Don't spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything for you. I don't want to ruin the movie for you. Go see it first. Alright, back to the video. So, starting out with the positives, let's get right into it. My first positive is Robert Pattinson as Batman. I am happy to admit when I'm wrong, and in this case, I was wrong, and the outcome was great. I'll be honest, I didn't think Robert Pattinson was gonna be that good as Batman, Bruce Wayne, because I loved how he said, "I'm vengeance" in the trailer. That was dope. But in terms of just looking at, look and just kind of how I envision Batman, I just didn't see it. He far surpassed my expectations. So I very much enjoyed him as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Thought he did a great job, and I can't wait to see him don the cape and cowl again in the sequel and then the third one. My second positive is for another actor in this movie that I thought didn't really give me the character that person was playing vibes, but yet they just changed my mind after I saw the movie, and that would be Colin Farrell, who played the Penguin. Didn't think he really looked like the Penguin, but hey, this wouldn't be the first time that an actor played the Penguin. I didn't think he would do well because I didn't think he really looked like the character, and then he proved me wrong. And yes, I'm referring to Gotham with the actor Robin Lord Taylor, who played the Penguin on there. Looked at that actor for that show and was like, well, that doesn't look like the Penguin, and instantly kind of went into it with a negative outlook, and then he far surpassed my expectations, proved me wrong, and he is one of my favorite characters from that show and characters from any TV show, movie in general. And Colin Farrell did the same. He proved me wrong. He did a great job as the Penguin, and I can't wait to see him return as well. I don't know if this is true, let me know in the comments, but I think I heard he's getting a show, right? I might be wrong, but if he is, cool. I'll look forward to seeing that. My next positive is the action. If you guys have seen my Halloween Kills review, or pretty much any video related to something that has action in it, you'll know I love fight scenes. I love action when it's done well, and this movie does it very well. It's just really cool. That's the best word to really describe it. It's visually pleasing, and you sit there in the theater watching it, and it just makes you go, wow, like that was sick. It has you at the edge of your seat, fully engaged with it, so it was fantastic. My next positive is Gotham City. I really like the design. I think, we've, over the years, different Batman movies, we've had different designs of what Gotham City looks like, and this might have been my favorite. I really liked it. I think the modernization look, it kind of gave me vibes of Batman Arkham Knight, if you've played that game. Throughout the movie, we went to multiple locations throughout Gotham City. We got to see a lot of the city, which I thought was really cool. Finally, we have a serious superhero movie after years of the same comedy mixed with superhero movie genre that we've had. I don't know if I could be the only one in this camp, but I'm kind of over it. I'm over the comedy superhero movies. I'm all burnt out on it. And so one thing I knew I was gonna like, even before seeing this movie, was it was going to be a serious superhero movie, and it would just be a fresh air, a breath of fresh air, and it was in that sense with the tone. It was a serious movie, barely any humor, and it was perfect in that regard. I thought that was great. So I can't wait to see more movies like that with the sequel and the third one. And hopefully some other movies will see this movie's tone, see that it can work for specific characters, and then do that. So, yeah. Next, the riddles and the like overall mystery of the movie. I like that. I thought, you know, that was a cool concept that they tried to do in Batman Forever, which, stay tuned for the Batman Forever reaction. It is coming, I promise. Batman Returns also is coming out hopefully today. We'll see. If not today, it will come out tomorrow. I will get it out tomorrow. Anyways, yes, so the riddles to solve, having Batman be a detective, I think was done pretty well in this movie. I very much enjoyed solving this mystery with our characters, Batman, Commissioner Gordon. It was a fun ride. I thought that bit of the movie was great, which was most of the movie, but it kind of ends around the beginning of the third act. So I very much enjoyed that aspect of the movie. I thought that was awesome. And then the cast in general. This is going to be my last positive. The cast in general, overall, I think was pretty solid. Everybody kind of did their roles to the best of their abilities, I believe, and they were good. I liked pretty much everyone. There was nobody that stood out to me in the negative regard, I would say. There's a couple that I was mixed on, like Falcone. I was kind of mixed on him and the Riddler, which I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, the cast in general was really good. Before I get into these next bits, the mixed and the negatives, just know, guys, anybody who's not new to my channel knows I'm a huge Batman fan. I love Batman. He's my favorite superhero. I love the world that Batman has within the DC universe. I love the characters, everything. And I wanted so badly to love this movie. But I gotta be honest with myself, and I can't just come on here and be like, yes, this movie was sick, best movie of all time, better than The Dark Knight, better than Batman Begins. I can't do that. I would be lying to myself, I'd be lying to you, and I'm gonna keep it real on this channel. It was an okay movie. I thought it was good, but I don't think it's as great as everybody's been saying. I just don't think so. Again, this was only my first time watching it. It could change on rewatch. In fact, most times when I watch a movie for the second time, I usually like it more. So this could change. But for now, first time watching, yeah. It wasn't as good as I had hoped it would be. And I just said all my positives, but moving on to the mixed. Honestly, and I said this for the positives, but the action, I have it in the mixed. It visually looked cool. Batman had some amazing moments with action, but he also had some moments that I didn't like. Too many times were just normal guys, like normal people, able to get the one up on Batman, which I didn't like. The scene that's popping up in my head in particular is at the end with all the Riddler followers with the snipers, and how he took down a couple of them, and then all of a sudden they kind of took him out, and then Catwoman had to come in and save him. I was just it just kind of got old. They did it almost every fight he was in, where he would take down a bunch of them, and then a couple of them would actually get the up on him and take him down, and it just kind of frustrated me after a certain amount of times, because I get it, it's his second year of being Batman, and they're trying to go for a more realistic take. I want to see Batman demolish these guys. I want to see him take them all down. You know, I always give Ben Affleck a hard time for his Batman and me just not being a huge fan of it. But Batman v Superman, the scene where he goes crazy on all those guys, or, you know, any other Batman, you know, they're in a fight, they take them down, and it's awesome. This Batman didn't quite get that all the time. And I understand what they're going for, and I respect it. That's just not what I wanted, I guess. So that's why it's in my mixed category. But moving on to or I guess I have one more mixed. The Riddler, the actor who played him, did a great job. The actor was really good, but I didn't really feel the power I wanted, or the oomph, so to speak, I wanted from this character, from the Riddler as the main villain. I just didn't feel it. His presence wasn't as strong as I wanted it. You know, it wasn't like the Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight. And the other thing was, he didn't always feel like the Riddler. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm the only one who feels like this, but I felt like the writing for this character, whoever wrote this character, saw the movie Joker, very much loved Joaquin Phoenix's Joker character, and went, what if we had this character, but changed it a little bit to fit the Riddler, so it's not exactly the same, and have him go up against Batman? That's kind of what I felt, because there was literally a couple lines in the movie that I turned to my brother and was like, well, that was quoted from Joker. Because it was like the bit about him not being invisible and whatever. It just reminded me so heavily of Joker. And because that's what he said in that. And in Joker, he says his life was a comedy. Riddler in this movie said his life was a riddle. And I was like, there was just so many parallels between the two characters that I felt like they really wanted to do the Joker, specifically Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, but with riddles and trying to make it the Riddler. And I just felt it was too similar. I felt like they needed to distinguish him more and make him a bigger presence. Because once they throw him in jail, the movie goes on for another 20 minutes. Like, there was this big buildup of this character of, oh, he's killing all these people, and he's got this, he's super intelligent, he's got this master plan. Then they throw him in jail, and yeah, he does what he does with the dams, or the bridges around the city, flooding the city and all that. But, I don't know. And I guess that kind of goes into my negatives, which was there was no big ending, in my opinion. The ending just left me unsatisfied. I left the movie not feeling like there was a big thing at the end that made me leave the movie, like Spider-Man No Way Home, made me leave that movie feeling great, feeling amped up, feeling that movie was awesome. I can't wait for what they do next. But this movie didn't do that. This movie kind of just made me go, okay. So that was a movie. It had some really good stuff. Had some okay stuff. I guess we'll wait for the sequel. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. I can't pretend. I can't just pretend it was great. This is how I left the theater. It just left me on a low note. Not a low note. I can't say it was a low note. It was more or less just in the middle. Because there wasn't anything big at the end, in my opinion. Also, the movie was too long. There were so many times in the movie I felt like certain things just dragged on. They felt like they were dragging, and I felt like it could have been cut. 2 hours and 56 minutes. So it was basically 3 hours. I think they could have had a 2.5 hour cut of this movie, or even a 2 hour cut of this movie, and it would have been way better. I really do think that. So yeah, I think it was too long. But that's just my thoughts. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I am very curious to know, because I know most people are very much loving this movie, saying that it's potentially better than The Dark Knight. I don't agree, but let me know why you think so. I am excited to see what they do with the future. I like some of the things they set up at the end with Penguin, Batman, Joker potentially, with Riddler. I like things that they set up, and I think once the sequel comes out, it'll make this one even better. But I don't know. Just let me know. And stay tuned. Subscribe, like, and bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Also, for when Batman Returns comes out. And I'm also for sure doing Batman Forever movie reaction and Batman and Robin movie reaction. And if you want to see the full-length reactions to those, as well as Batman 89 and Batman Returns, you can go check them out on my Patreon, which link is in the description below. The full-length reactions for Batman 89 and Batman Returns are already on Patreon. However, I know Batman 89, that reaction is out on my channel, and if you haven't seen it yet, I'll tag it above. And Batman Returns is coming out very soon. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I don't know. Don't hate me too much. It's just my opinion. But, yeah, more to come. So stay tuned. That's a wrap.